Hello guys, and welcome to your 38th Java tutorial in which we're going to be going over overloaded methods. Now to actually demonstrate this, we're just going to go over to our source folder, go right click it, go to new and then class. And we are going to create a mysterious new class known as helper class. Yes, not very original, but nonetheless it serves its purpose. Alright, so our public class helper class. What is this helper class going to do? Well, it's actually going to have two methods. One method to add two numbers and the other method to add two strings. That's all we're going to do for now. Just yeah, keep watching, keep following. Alright. Both of these methods are going to be public static voids. Add, yes, one is going to be add. It's going to have the arguments of int a and int b, and remember guys, you should know this. It's static, meaning that we can use this method without even creating an instance of helper class. That's really the only purpose that serves. And the sum of ints a and b will simply be a plus b, and we're going to output that sum on the screen in a nice formatted message. The sum of the numbers is plus sum. Now we are also going to have another public static void, add, with the same method name, except it's going to add two strings now. It's going to be a string A and a string B. All it's going to do is it's going to create a string sum once again, except it's adding a different data type, and it's going to set that we're going to set that equal to a plus b, and we're also going to output in a neat formatted way the sum of the, yeah, let's just spell it that way, the sum of the two strings is, with a colon, plus sum. There we go. So, you guys are probably wondering, how do we actually use these methods, or how does Java differentiate these methods? Because they have the same method names. This is add, and this is add, and you know they're practically identical. Well, this is where overloaded methods come in, or the overloaded feature in Java, which pretty much allows two methods to be differentiated by their arguments. So Java tells these apart by their arguments. So say if we pass into, if we call the helper class .add method and we call it with two integer arguments, it's automatically going to select this method to use. If we call it with two string arguments, it's automatically going to select this method right here. So that's really all there is to overloaded methods. And I think you guys already know what overloaded constructors are, or multiple constructors, which is from a tutorial a long time ago. Yeah, where you pretty much can have multiple constructors for a method, and you can have different, different things for them. You can have help. Alright, I'm just gonna give a quick example right now. Public helper class, and we can have something go down there, and then we can have another one, helper class, and we can have two arguments for it. Say, like int a, int b. Alright, I think I've just made my point. I've made my point relatively clear. I think you guys do know what that is. If you don't, however, just go to one of the previous tutorials and review that. So basically the same concept is just carried to methods right here. Alright, let's go ahead and test this program out. Let's go to our main class and let's use those static methods. Let's go to helper class.add. And let's say we want to add two numbers, 3 and 4. So clearly these are integers, so the what the JVM does, the Java compiler, pretty much, it goes to the helper class. It says, well, these two arguments are integers. Well, what other add method has two arguments as integers? Well, it's this one, so I should probably do whatever it tells me here, what to do here. And in fact, if we run this program, we will get the sum of the numbers is 7. However, if we ran this program with two string arguments, I am a dog, like so. Once again, Java goes to the helper class and it looks for the add method with two strings as arguments. And that method would be this current method here. So it will run the code in between the curly braces. Yes, that's all it will do. And in fact, let's just go ahead and try it out. And yes, the usum of the two strings is I am a dog. There we go. That's exactly what we expected to see, yes. And we can actually have more than just two overloaded methods. We can have as many as you want. We can have, you know, I don't know, public static void add for, you know, two doubles and spelled correctly, and yes. It could pretty much just go on and on and on. And it's extremely useful in Java. You definitely will be seeing these a lot, because they're very practical in programming. And yes, I hope you guys learned something new in this tutorial. Something that's hopefully similar to the multiple constructors tutorial from quite a while ago, or overloaded constructors. And yes, thank you very much for watching this quite brief tutorial. Please like the video if you found the content useful, and peace.